you sure about that?
Hold on one second. I think I got to get into this just a second. I'm taking it for face value that he says he's Jewish, so I'm assuming he's Jewish. Let's take it for face value that his mother was, his grandmother, and so on.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take that for face value. And he asked the question, because he's not observant, he's not considered Jewish?
No, he is Jewish.
Yeah, of course he is.
There's a distinction.
Ashar, you have to start making a distinction. You confuse people whenever you say these things. I've been your friend for a very long time, so I know what you mean. But you have to make sure you make a distinction whenever you say not Jewish.
Okay. If your mother's Jewish, Chazal decided that if your mother's Jewish, because it doesn't appear like this in the Chumash, you're halakhically Jewish. That means that if you lived in biblical Israel, the Sanhedrin would adjudicate you for breaking the Sabbath. Okay, while a Gentile, they wouldn't adjudicate. But that doesn't mean that you're born into a covenant with God, right? I mean, it says that we read in the Haggadah that the evil son, it says if you were in Egypt, you would not have been redeemed. Saying like only because you happen to be an Israelite, according to Jewish law, doesn't mean that you're in a covenant with God, doesn't mean that you're part of the chosen people. Very similar to Islam, how someone could be born a Muslim, but if they don't stay on the Islamic path, they don't have the right to identify with the religion that they don't practice. So if they would say, I'm ethnically Jewish, but I'm not religious, is one thing. If someone just says, I'm Jewish, and they do all the atrocities in the world, what ends up happening is that religious Jews end up dying for the sins of unaffiliated Jews. And this is essentially what happened during World War II.